Alright, hey guys, I'm Kobe Games here. I'm going to be talking about the myth 39. Do people with schizophrenia have multiple personalities? I'm sure you'll see this under the video, but some initial questions that I have for you is, do you know anyone with schizophrenia? Do you think this myth can be true? How do we act around others with schizophrenia? And do you think films represent this disease in an appropriate manner? So what I mean by that is actresses or actors when let's say they don't even have the disease, when they're acting, do they act it out in a way that's true to schizophrenia, or do you think they're being they're making the disease more like misinterpreted? So schizophrenia is a serious mental disorder in which people interpret reality abnormally. So this can be resulting in hallucinations, delusions, and impairs common daily functioning. So your day-to-day life, it can put a little block in it because you're in and out of these thoughts or delusions where you don't know what is true. So when I asked the question about the myth, what it really means is it's referring to the split personality or multiple personalities, and this is where schizophrenia is not associated with having people have multiple personalities because that would be multiple personality disorder, which is a whole different disease. So if you had someone with schizophrenia who has or acts with multiple personalities, then you wouldn't classify it um, because of their schizophrenia. You would tell them that they have two separate diseases and they happen just to have them both. So there's no like specific way to get schizophrenia. You're not really born with it. It can be genetics, but you're not just born into it. It's usually a mental state that you get into, and it's caused by emotional stress. So some ways is like this emotional stress of like a loved or lost one or death, crime, war. It's something that can trigger your memory in and out of that hallucination state. Some deeper statistics, a better understanding about how many people are actually getting schizophrenia or how common it is. 1% of people are currently diagnosed with schizophrenia, which translates to over 3 million people. Every year, there's 1 million people hospitalized for testing of schizophrenia. I found a study conducted in 2008 when I was researching deeper into how many people have it and why it's misinterpreted as multiple personality disorder, and 64% of people believe that it's associated with multiple personality disorder, but really this is just a misconception about dissociative identity disorder. So it's basically multiple personality disorder, but it's a more distinct way to call it. It's a mental disorder characterized by the maintenance of at least two distinct and relatively enduring personality states. So you can be happy one moment, sad the other, kind of like bipolar, but you're using not just emotions, but you're acting a certain way. So this is accompanied by memory gaps beyond what would be explained by ordinary forgetfulness. So you're not really able to explain why you switch from being happy to sad, or it really it comes and goes, and this is why it's tied in with schizophrenia because of the memory gaps that's in dissociative identity disorder. And these are the sites that I use, and yeah, thank you for listening in.